And we're back!
What's next?
Alright, are we done with Josh McCain?
Yeah, well, I think we buried him.
Are we done ripping Josh McCain apart?
I'm going to have to call him after he sees us for him to take the gun barrel out of his mouth.
He's a nice guy, though. I like him.
He's a super nice guy.
Hey, Joe, don't call him.
Seriously, though, he's a super nice guy.
No,
he's
not.
a good addition to the locker room.
No, he's not.
Loves putting DDTs right at the beginning of matches, and
Nobody said that his, psychology was there.
I got a match of his where it's New Era against the McCain brothers, and Justin Cruz clotheslines him right in the throat, just so hard, because he's so pissed off.
Yeah.
Poor Josh.
He's a good put-over guy, though.
All right, Energy Crisis. He's a
like-
new face on the Gulf Coast.
Who's Energy Crisis?
Oh.
He's that...
The guy that looks like the Lightning Kid, with the green and the black.
Oh, the
Sans
Short,
tassels.
he's got the snake bite
I
thing.
gotcha.
He always looks like he came out of a mechanic shop when he shows up.
And
Why?
a tanning
He's always
bed.
dirty.
I never noticed that.
I've actually never seen the kid. Actually, no, I saw the kid work a little bit.
And Moxley?
No,
He worked Nate Crown in
I
Moxley.
watched that
Is it
thing that he did with that other kid that looks like Damian LeVay.
Oh yeah, the other
That they
dude.
did in Ultimate, and
He got destroyed.
They got
and then
just
Riker came
taken
out and did
apart
his
by
thing.
Riker.
I don't know. I mean, he's another spotty one. I've never worked. I've seen him work that once though. He seems nice enough though. Nice enough kid.
He's a nice enough kid, but I will go ahead and say one thing kind of bad about him that kind of rubbed me the wrong way.
Other than he's dirty.
Other than the fact that he doesn't bathe before he shows up to shows. And if he does,
That's
soap, you have to use soap and water.
Use that orange stuff.
Yeah, the lava pumice.
Yeah, it's got grits in it. And it makes it like really.
Grits?
They actually have that.
Not with grits.
They actually have that at mechanic shops, for you to get the green.
We're getting off on
No, we're not.
What'd you say about the guy?
Whatever.
Jerry likes some with grits.
I'm trying to get back on the
And
I
I
like
was,
cheese grits.
and I was. It was going to transition back, but
transition.
But anyway, when we were at that ACW show, the first one that they had, the benefit show, where he worked Nate Crown, and
Right.
Before y'all showed up to the show, he was talking in the locker room, putting himself over pretty much, saying that he takes his work very seriously in the ring, and that he knows that it's his job to take care of the guy in the ring, and that he should, that if he feels that people are getting too sloppy and too heavy with him, that he feels that though he needs to step up and help these guys actually have a good match. However, that same night,
Fast forward.
he gets in the ring with Nate Crown, who is phenomenal.
Mm-hmm. We've already put him over.
We've already put him over enough. And kicks him right in the damn mouth and bloodies him up.
Mm-hmm.
Same guy that was talking about people who get sloppy in the ring and helping them step up their game.
Right.
Get sloppy with it. So I'd hate to see the guys that he was in the ring with before he came over. He's got tons of potential, but one thing that you need to learn, and the one thing that I learned, breaking in, if you're in a locker room, shut the hell up.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Sit down in
A
your
new
little
locker
chair.
room where you're not comfortable.
Yeah,
with
right.
If
Where
you
you
don't
don't
know
know
anybody, somebody's always listening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's true.
Eyes and ears open, back to the wall.
I did.
Shut up.
I did go to Nate Crown right after his match, and I said, did that kid bloody your lip? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, did you give him his receipt? And he's like, no, not yet. I was
Give
like,
it to him then.
I said, not yet. The match is over. You're going to punch him in the face in the dressing room? I said, it's too late now.
He'll work a program in Biloxi or something.
But, and then also he, in that little football arena show where I wrestled Mike Jacobs, they did a spot where they were all jumping out to the floor on the ground.
Mind you that the track and nobody is over here.
Yeah, they're all jumping out on that side
And you have everybody sitting over here.
where they can't see you.
Meanwhile, you have two sides where you can see, but granted it's pavement.
Right. They want
But yeah, they're wanting to do these planches over. There's no place for that.
But he did like a helo or whatever over the top, and it looked like he landed right on his tailbone. I'm like, man,
he looked like he hurt himself.
you're not getting any money for this, and you're trying to kill yourself. And then he also said something about, I can't remember how it came about, but in the locker room he mentioned that he had been wrestling for 7 years. And I was like,
Oh, yeah.
I've never seen that guy before.
Yeah, but then he was like, well,
How long you been wrestling? I was like, 15, 17, somewhere in that neighborhood. But
what he meant to say was the guy that he created on SmackDown versus Raw in the 7th season.
Stop that.
God.
All in all, though, I think I could probably have a good match with that guy. Just from watching him.
Because he's wearing your old pants.
Yeah, I sold him my pants.
Yeah.
He said he'd been accused of being me before.
He found Jerry's stuff on Craigslist.
Because he did have the closely cropped black hair like I used to have, and the green gimmick, I guess, is why people said. And he's a high flyer.
Yeah, hell of a protege for you if he takes his game a little more serious. And if he shuts up in the locker room.
The jury's still out on him for me, though. I mean,
Yeah,
I've only met him a couple times.
He's a nice enough guy. I will go ahead and go ahead and play damage control on what I just said.
Yeah.
Because I mean, there's no disrespect. If anything, I want to help this kid out. Because there's another thing too that I've noticed about other locker rooms in this area is it seems like the green guys don't really stick together.
Now it's saying this battery's dying. What the hell's going on
I don't know. You just don't charge your shit.
Fuck.
But
Get your thought.
Yeah,
finished.
nobody. There's no band of brothers unless you're the top guys on the card. And to me, that. Let me finish.
I'm just
No new bands.
going on the journey with you.
And then I'm not talking about Bruton and Ultimate, because those were awesome locker rooms where everybody was a clique.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about like other places that I've gone, and I'm not going to mention for political reasons that it doesn't seem like that there's any brotherhood.
Unity.
And there's no unity. It's just whoever guys come from this locker room hang out in this corner, and then whatever guys from this other locker room hang out over there.
Right.
And to me, I just think, why not sit down and get to know everybody? And there's no band of brothers, and that kind of bothers me. The next
name?
Oh, and also,
We'll start with Joe.
Also, with the energy crisis thing, I don't like his name
No.
because it's the energy
we're in a gas
crisis.
crisis, not
The energy crisis is a bad thing. You don't want
That should
my
actually
name
be
to
the name of your finish, if anything.
That would be a good name for a finish. The energy crisis.
He should be.
Or if it's more than one crisis, the energy crisis.
The crises.
He should be Ron Crisis. Get it?
Yeah,
No.
I got you.
Because I got Don Crisis.
Oh, was there a Dawn crisis?
Yeah, he's in Ring of Honor now.
Oh yeah, that
Just
guy
down
with
here.
the hair. With the.
Yeah.
All right, the next name on the list.
We should probably be the last one because it'll take the longest.
You want to do it that way?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
save the best for
All
last.
right, Mike Jacobs, the shooter.
Nick, you want to start on this one?
I love Mike Jacobs.
Let me ask
Your
you.
name's not Nick.
I don't mind Mike as a person. I like him. I like Mike as a
Just let it out.
Just remember that he's a police officer and he knows how to shoot, wrestle, and fight for real.
You know, you're the one sitting here saying, if you can fight for real, it doesn't fucking matter because it's fake.
No, but
Four names later, he's like, well, the guy can really beat your
No,
ass.
I'm not saying like.
He's a cop in a town we don't live in.
No, I'm talking about people who like because they're tough, they think that makes them a better wrestler. I'm talking about if you've got a personal issue with the guy and he takes it up
I don't
with
have
you
a personal issue with the guy.
and front face locks you and
Here's-
makes you cry.
All right, I like Mike Jacobs as a person. He's a good conversationalist, good dude. I appreciate his values, and that's something you don't see around here very often. Just saying. That being said, I don't understand why I'm not getting booked on the Fort Walton shows.
Because he tried to book you and you turned him down.
With good reason, I would say.
I don't think so.
All I'm saying is, whenever you have somebody come over and you say, I'm going to pay you this because we're in a pinch or something like that, and then the next time he says that I've got a show coming up, I want to book you, not going to pay you as much. He's got bought shows, doesn't he? Or he's got enough sponsors to where it doesn't matter.
He gets sponsors to where he can pay his
I'm
talent.
just saying, I was a little insulted. But now, it's gotten to the point where I'm not even considered. And
That's because you turned him down when he tried to book you.
no, that's fine.
Right.
Take your dick out, or take his dick out of your mouth, and and
You still get your $200 a book.
yeah, you still get. That's the thing. That's the fucking thing.
Kayfabe my money here.
No. Here's the thing.
No, because that's exactly
You're
what
gonna
his
piss
problem
everybody
is.
off.
That's what my problem. No, I understand you do extra work for him and stuff like that. That's fine.
And I pretty much trained him.
Yeah, well, whatever. We're training brothers. Me and fucking Jacobs, and we're training brothers, and we have the same deep down in our heart.
Gibson crack corn and I don't